Sorry, got my Bobby Brown headset all tangled up. Don't do it. I thought you would. Uh, and so Mas in the building. Turn this music down. It might be a little too loud. I think that's good. Yeah, I thought you would. So this one, we were just on, we were talking about a TikTok a little while ago. And then this one popped up in my Twitter feed. The AZ Ice Cream Man. For those who don't know who that is. That's my man, Tomas. That's where I got it from. So our governor here in Arizona, Doug Ducey, he and actually some people were upset. Anyway, this all came out when he was running. But anyway, he made a good chunk of money in the ice cream business, selling Cold Stone Creamery franchises. So that's where so people in Arizona, some people call him the ice cream man. I'm sure he made money in other business ventures, but that one I forgot. I want to say it came up in his campaign because the opposition were running ads with people who had did business or bought franchises from him, and then they went out of business. I mean, it's business, man. But basically, they kind of tried to frame it up as he was being, whatever. Anyway. So that's where, again, Cold Stone Creamery, and I'm sure he had other franchises too, but anyway, the Ice Cream Man. So, just wanted to get that out the way. Let me fix my monitor here, y'all. Hang on. I gotta tilt these. Gotta tilt these up. All right, how's everybody doing out there? So yeah, what am I talking about? Can you hear me all right, Tomas, if you're still listening? Is the music okay? The background music? It's not too loud, is it? I can turn it down. Turn it down. That should be good. So, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. The AZ Ice Cream Man. So, and my girlfriend told me about this the other day. About mandatory vaccinations. I didn't get a chance to look into it. Can't hear the music? It's all right. I got it down low. Maybe it's too low. I'll figure it out. Let me see. Turn it up a little bit. Let me know if you can hear that. If not, no worries. You should be able to. Hear it. Anyway. So, and this popped up on my feed, a guy named Spiro that I follow, independent journalist, and we'll get into more stuff he posts. He does real good work, man. Digs in there, finds gets these documents. Again, all this stuff is, a lot of it, especially pertaining to what's going on now, is public domain. All these government, documents, CDC, and, the data and all this stuff. It's all out there for the public. But again, the average person doesn't have the time or, to go through it all. So that's why I follow cats like Spiro, and another guy I follow is High Impact Flicks, guy named Brian, where they go, and that's what they do, man. They find this information, aggregate it. And that's what, we do here. So we like to share that with y'all. So this is the tweet from Spiro, and basically it's about the mandate they passed recently. I want to say earlier this week, The ice cream man doing the most. Here, Spiro says, I understand I'm a nobody. I'm okay with that. So basically, he's been inquiring, trying to get some questions answered. So he's been, trying to contact Governor Ducey and Representative Andy Biggs. But he says, why won't, at Doug Ducey or Andy Biggs answer my question regarding mandatory vaccines in the state of Arizona? Ignore me all you want. I'm not going away. Any thoughts? And he tagged a couple other, Arizona politicians. See if they chime in. And it's funny. This is funny to me. Everything's on Twitter now. This is normal. But yeah, as far as I can tell, crickets. But let's read this real quick. So this is part of, again, this law that they passed. So let me just read this real quick. In addition to the authority provided in subsections A and B during a state of emergency or state of war emergency, in which there is an occurrence or the imminent threat of smallpox, plague, viral, hemorrhagic fevers, or highly contagious and highly fatal disease with transmission characteristics similar to smallpox, the governor, in consultation with the director of the Department of Health Services, may issue orders that. Now this is the kicker here. Mandate treatment or vaccination of persons who are diagnosed with illness resulting from exposure or who are reasonably believed to have been exposed or who may have reasonably, I can't even say it, or who may reasonably be expected to be exposed. And why I'm laughing, and this shit ain't funny, all right? But there's nothing else you could do at this point, people. Why I'm laughing, and my eyes are tearing up. This basically says everybody. We read it again. Mandate treatment or vaccination of persons who are diagnosed with illness resulting from exposure or who are reasonably believed to have been exposed or who may reasonably be expected. Reasonably to be expected. What are these people talking about? Why don't you just say everybody? Because that's everybody. And so that's the funny part to me is how they word these documents. Y'all think you think you slick? You ain't slick. Like, again, it's funny. It's more funny than anything. But really, just say everybody, because that's what this means. So I like, again, how they try to confuse people. Use, what is that? That's damn near gibberish, man. Just say what you mean. Am I? Oh, thanks, Tomas. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Cool. I had to turn it up. So what do y'all think about that? And I don't need to go through the whole document. Because you know what? This is what they're doing. Okay? Other states, okay, with the diagnosis and the testing and the classifying, this is what they're doing. They're coming up with these, basically saying that, that's how they're classifying it. If you're reasonably believed to have, the deaths, you don't have to have it, but if, we don't have to test you for it. If we believe you had it, we're going to classify it. That's what I mean. It's so at this point, all I'm saying, Ice Cream Man and all these people, listen, you ain't fooling nobody. That's why that's the only reason why I'm doing this. I want to know how many of y'all are cool with this, are okay with this. Are y'all really, how does this sound to y'all? Am I wrong? Do y'all agree or disagree? It don't matter. Just let me know. I'm curious to see and to hear what people think about this. Let me get to the comments. Let me see. Yeah, Heather says, hey Heather, how's it going? Let me see. Can't trust, that cannot be held accountable or liable for issues that could be. Yeah, all right. Yeah, again. Trust these people? Obviously not. You didn't know now. You should know. If you didn't know before, you should know now. Okay. Can't trust these people. Let's see. In the press, okay, so Tomas seen the press, yeah, because he follows the ice cream man. Let me see. Tomas says in the press conference today, he was asked why don't he respond to anyone's questions regarding unemployment. Let me see. And then let me read the rest. And regarding unemployment, then he was asked, do we all need to get Twitter since that's where he releases all of his information? He didn't like that. It's true, man. You know what? I'm not a big Twitter, I never have been. The only reason I'm on there, is for the show, man. I do, we do it on Twitter. But Twitter is a good resource for us, because like I said, there's some good independent journalists out there on Twitter. Forget about, we already know at POTUS and all the shenanigans they be playing, the politicians. Look, forget about that. But there's some if you can navigate through the nonsense, you can get some good information off Twitter. Hey, what's up, my man? My man Bobby in the building. Don't do it. Too late, son. They already did it. They doing it. You still in NY? Man. I was like, damn, I'm glad I ain't there. But now I'm like, shit. AZ is this only thing we don't have that y'all got is, the checkpoints and all that crazy shit they doing in the NY and back east, man. Good Lord, people. What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, Heather says, I'm not down anything I can't get answers on general questions for. Agreed. I mean, look. Again, I'm gonna read it again. And then I'm gonna ask another question. Again, they're comparing this to smallpox. Oh, good Lord. What are you doing? No, don't do that. Again, state of war emergency, imminent threat of a plague, smallpox. Again, the data shows otherwise, okay? Not even going to go there. It's pointless at this point, people. It's pointless. So, under the guise of we're doing this as a state of emergency, again, in the interest of public health, the ice cream man in consultation with the director of Department of Public Health Services may issue orders that mandate treatment or vaccination of persons who are diagnosed with illness resulting from exposure or who are reasonably believed to have been exposed or who may reasonably be expected to be exposed. Keep reading it, okay? Because it's garbage, okay? The more you read it, it don't change into something. It just says everybody. So they think they're slick by saying, well, we just can't say everybody's got to get tested. So we'll word it like this. Again, stop bullshitting people at this point. Nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying it. We all know it's bullshit. That means everybody. The way they worded this means everybody. They can make everybody, according to their mandate, get vaccinated. Treatment. All right, so my question is, all right, what happens if people say no? What's going to happen? And that's something. Oh, wait, let's see here. So let's get on. Oh, and then number 2, isolate and quarantine. So that's what's going to happen, regardless if you get tested or not, I guess. And then here's another point here from the document. Law enforcement officials of this state and the National Guard shall enforce orders issued by the governor under this section. So that answers my question. See, I didn't even get to that before I jumped on. I saw this and get on, talk about it. So that's it. They sending the goons. They are sending the goons. That's what I mean. So just say it. Just say it. Don't play games with the wording of these, these documents. My man Chris, yeah, he's in NY. He said, yeah, NY's falling apart. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I know from what I've seen. Man, like I said, you gotta, they got checkpoints showing your papers. You can't go in and out. They're making you, if you come in, you gotta quarantine for 14 days. Like, what? Like, yeah. Look. Like I said, these people are doing the motion. When I say these people, you know what I'm talking about. These people that are sitting up here and doing these mandates and what do y'all think? So what? They're going to send out the National Guard to come and stick a needle in your arm. It's basically what this says here, people. Let's not, you can't bullshit no more. It's what it says. Police, law enforcement, and state, and law enforcement of the state and National Guard shall enforce the orders. Which means, by the way they're wording this, look, we want, we're going to force people to do what we tell you. We're going to send the goons. Living in some interesting times, to say the least. See, Heather says, we've been taught numbers matter, but that creates test dummies. No thanks. Not that adventurous. So that's what it is, people. Because like I said, I heard about this. My girlfriend told me about, they mandated the vaccine thing. I'm like, whatever. Had some other shit on my mind. But, so now we just got to wait and see. Wait until they come knocking. Yeah. I guess. What you going to do, Tomas? Tomas is out here. Hey, see. If you still watching, Tomas, what you gonna do, man? The ice cream man sends the goons. What you gonna do? you gonna keep the door locked? Oh man, that's my question to everybody. What do you guys think about this? Really? I know some people think the vaccine's a good idea. It might be. The point is, the problem that anybody has with this, at least me, and some, I know there are other people that feel the same way, is that you're using, now you're just coming out and saying, making laws, saying that you're going to use law enforcement to force people to basically get vaccinated for this. So I'm curious to know how many. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let's see. Heather says, interesting that it took this to get our lawmakers working. Oh, you call this working? Yeah, they're working all right. Like I said, they're doing too much. They ain't working. You know what they're working hard at? Ruining everything. They're doing a lot of work. Yes, they are. They're doing, like I keep saying, they're doing the most out here. That's what that means. They're doing the most. Look. Yeah, my man. Yeah, Tomas says, hell nah. Like, look, man, for real. I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. Because literally, that's what this document says. Just like all these other documents that we follow, we follow the rules. I'm not look, man, well, everybody wants to follow the rules, everybody likes structure and order. When it's beneficial and, don't create, any problems. But this, again, they doing too much over this, man. The pandemic thing, it's not nearly as deadly, okay, as they said it was in the beginning. Again, data out, even their own data, which is, you ain't got time to get into that, but their own numbers are skewed big time. All right, that's putting it mildly. Even their own data shows this. It's just not that serious. To be, again, sending goons into people's houses. What? That's what I mean. What are they going to do? Strap you down? Like, what the hell does this mean? Ice cream man? Yeah, tell me. You might as well just come out and say it, people. Like, for real. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. We in the Twilight Zone, y'all. Exactly. Let me see. Heather wants to know, did you see the trust stamp model? I haven't, but I've heard some. Yeah, they're talking about, right, my fast thoughts. Dates. Let me see. Oh, Gates can trust and believe he ain't stamping me. Yeah, so again, they're already, that's what I mean. They just, again, they talking about these apps, COVID Pass, where you give a blood sample, it's sent to a database, then you get the app, and so it's the way it's supposed to. It's a tool to make, so we can get back to normal with public gatherings. So basically, if you have your blood sample on file and you have it connected to this app, and you can start traveling again, and it's a way to again keep people safe. Look, man, again, these people are doing way too much. At this point, I'm like, leave me alone. Why don't y'all just leave people alone? So yeah, trust stamp, yes, and there's so much more that they're doing, and they're just going hard. They ain't stopping. Looking back. They ain't looking back. They just rolling with it. All right. Let me all right, y'all. If you ain't following us on D Live, man, follow us on D Live, because look here. Your boy Zuckerberg, he don't like people up here talking about, and again, nobody cares about me, because we got 5 people watching. They don't care. But look, at some point, because they are, the censorship is real out here. So follow us on D Live, censorship-free platform that we are, that we're set up on now, as well as Twitch, and what am I forgetting? Periscope, Twitter, Periscope, and also YouTube as well. Again, Facebook and YouTube, I'm not, like I said, I'm expecting to get kicked off if I keep, speaking my mind about this stuff. I expect to be kicked off. So, like I said, follow us on all the other platforms, all right? But D Live especially. Links in the description, as well as support. Okay, Cash App, all right? PayPal links in the description as well. Just heard from a man, Albie Fuller. He was busy today with some home improvement type stuff, but we will be on tomorrow with Conspiracy Files and with my man Albie Fuller as well. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, of course, yeah, more government. Well, you can't get no more restrictive now. That's what I mean. They basically, like I said, they're doing the most. And they're pushing forward. They're pushing forward. The whole thing, the global reset. If you listen to these people, what they keep saying, the World Health Organization, the global, it's an opportunity, and they, but they keep throwing that word out there, the global, the new, we all hear it, the new normal, and then, the global reset, they keep throwing that out there. Look, again, I'm cool. Why y'all gotta try and control everything? Why don't y'all just leave people alone? Why y'all gotta I don't want to reset. Why? Do y'all want to reset? I don't want to reset. A reset from where? From what checkpoint are we resetting? How far back are we going? If we're going to reset stuff. I don't know. No, you're fine. No, you're fine, Evan. Look, responses are welcome and appreciated. Everybody's is, okay? That's what we're here for. So yeah. What do y'all think about this? All right. Law enforcement of the state and the National Guard shall enforce the orders issued by the ice cream man under this section. They're sending the goons here first. Be making fun of me. Yeah. Get out of the matrix while you can. If Morpheus comes up, Morpheus shows up, take the red pill. All right. Let me see. All right, I think that's all I got. I'm trying to get some music ready. I'm trying to have, a little bit of fun today, talking about this craziness. So stay tuned. We'll be back, all right? Kort Boyz Radio Show with the brand new hotness. Got some good independent music you should know about. We'll be back with that later, unless something else flies across my desk. But I thought this one was funny, especially I thought my man Tomas would get a kick out of this one because he's a big fan of the AZ Ice Cream Man. So there you go. All right, it's Kort Boyz Radio Show podcast. All right, man. Like I said, make sure you're following us on all our other platforms, D Live and Twitch, and YouTube if you want. And support if you want. Okay? And we'll see you in the next video. Hang on, I got one more. We got one more. Yes. Thanks, Heather. Heather says blessings. Same to you and everybody. Be safe. You are. I'm pretty sure everybody's safe. So just be careful out there. And look out for the ice cream man, because that's the one you got to worry about. He's the one who's going to, send the goons. People ask me all the time, ain't you worried? I'm not worried about the invisible germs. I'm worried about these people and what they're doing. Okay? I'm worried about, getting a knock on my door from law enforcement, all right, trying to come in here and violate my rights. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about people. I ain't worried about microorganisms or whatever the hell they we're supposed to be scared about. All right, on that note, see y'all later with the brand new hotness. All right, it's Pearly Q, Kort Boyz Radio Show. See you in the next video.